Hello, everybody. This is Wolf Phantom here, and I've been away from YouTube for about a month. A month since the last video. But again, we are going to do another creepypasta, but this one is from Deviantart. And why would you submit on Deviantart is anyone's guess. So today on the shit creepypasta list, we have Teletubbies 12. I've already read this story off screen, and well, it's kind of bad. Really bad. It's like the dawn is your enemy, a little Einstein's creepypasta bad. So yeah, we're gonna get this over with, and hopefully we can just move on with our lives. Before we get even further into this creepypasta, I'm gonna have to read two things before we start. If you would like to do a creepypasta reading of this, go for it. Thank you. For people who read creepypastas, also for Myuu fanfic, the object thing. I think that's Formidable Robot's original name, I believe. If I am correct. Okay, let's move on to the story here, the meat of this pasta. If you've heard of Rohan's free encounters with the Lost Teletubbies episode Skeletons, Galactic Battles, and Dreams, however, my encounter with a lost episode was much, much worse. It all started when I was watching Sleeping Beauty on VHS. However, after finishing watching it, my dad told me that he won $1,000 on one single lottery ticket. He also told me that he's going to Goodwill, and we decided that I should go with him. At Goodwill, we bought 4 25-cent Teletubbies plush toys and $1 Teletubbies DVDs, one of which, by the way, is a DVD we never saw in our lives before. After buying the stuff and going home, my dad grabbed a family laptop and placed it on a splinterless wood board in my room. I thanked him and he said that I'm welcome. I grabbed the Teletubbies plush toys, DVDs out of the bag, and took them to my room. I looked at the cover of a DVD I never had before. The front cover had the Teletubbies logo at the top and the PHS Kids logo at the above the Teletubbies logo as like usual, and it had the words Lost Episodes at the bottom. The middle has Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Lala, and Po inches away from the text and logo. I looked at the side cover and it had Teletubbies and PBS Kids logos and the words Lost Episodes. There also, I looked at the back cover and it has the 3 Lost Teletubbies episodes that Rohan encountered. But there is a 4th Lost Teletubbies episode called Teletubbies 12. This I gotta see. I opened up the DVD case and the DVD disc has the words Teletubbies and Lost Episodes with the PBS Kids logo on it. I turned on the laptop and inserted the DVD. It had the Warner Home Video and PBS Kids dash logos and went to the menu. The menu is the same one from the Obstacle Course and Other Stories DVD that Rohan encountered. Only the words Obstacle Course and Other Stories were replaced with Lost Episodes. The Australian ABC show Curve. The ABC Australian ABC Lassa Just Curve word Reblink were replaced with the word Special Features. I selected episode selection and it went to the, you guessed it, episode selection screen. The background had multiple clones of the Teletubbies. The pictures of the 3 episodes were Skelly Willy Pelly and the other 3 skeletons standing up. The 4 main Teletubbies, accounting Darth Tubby and Dipsy sleeping in his bed. However, the 4th episode only had the Teletubbies title screen on it. I selected the 4th episode and it went to a black screen. After 5 seconds, it showed white text on a black background reading, "You are about to watch a Never Seen Again episode of the original Teletubbies from 2009. This episode was used to promote the 2009 film 2012. It also contains content that is not for the faint of heart. Watch at your own risk." 2012? This will be interesting. Finally, the episode started with the baby sun rising, thus beginning the normal Teletubbies intro. Everything in the intro was normal. After the Teletubbies ran away, one of the female voice trumpets appeared. For some reason, her voice resembled Angelina Jolie, the actress who played the title character in Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. Also, instead of saying where the Teletubbies have gone, it said something that's kind of bone-chilling. "Apocalypse is coming to Teletubby Land." What the heck? Why did the female voice trumpet say that apocalypse is coming to Teletubby Land? Why wasn't the word apocalypse in the show for children? Ed and Eddie had the word in there. When the 3 Eds were joking, it's the apocalypse, and Eddie says, "What again?" That's a joke, okay? That's a joke. It also can mean that this episode's gonna get way fucking worse. It then went to the baby son looking confused. I believe it's because of what the female voice trumpet said. After 5 seconds, the scene went inside the Tubbytronic Superdome. One day in Teletubby Land, Tinky Winky is hopping around. Tinky Winky went into the shot. He stopped hopping and waved to the camera. Uh-oh! This year is 2012. 2012? Yes, 2012. Ooh! Suddenly the magic windmill started spinning. Uh-oh! The purple Teletubby then ran outside, meaning that the gruesome TV event had started. This was normal for the most part. However, instead of saying their names, Teletubby said 4 digits of the year 2012. 2, 0, 1, 2. The year was said again. Tinky Winky was chosen for the event, but this TV event was, as I predicted, the most fucked up, depressing one of them all. It all started with the news channel. The news channel resembled Owen Wilson, the person who voiced Lightning McQueen in the Cars franchise. Even the voice of the news reporter resembled Owens. Breaking news: 6 monsters are planning to destroy Earth, our home planet. May God be with us all. It zoomed out of the living room TV and into the living room itself. The family was shocked about this. Speaking to the family, they resemble 4 familiar faces. The father resembled Paul Bettany, T-Ray's actor from The Secret Life of Bees. The mother resembled Amy Adams, Cassell's actor from Enchanted and Disenchanted. The son resembled Dash Parr from The Incredibles and Incredibles 2, and Earl resembled Caroline Jones from Coraline. Really? You had to say that in your story? You could have said something else. The parents then turned off the TV, got up from the couch, went up went in front of the TV and looked at the children. The mother seemed depressed about this, and the father had a blank expression. Kids, this is sad. Now we will all die because of the six monsters. Don't worry, we will go to the great beyond. However, the father then got angry and yelled at the son, the mother, and the daughter. Hell no, all of you are wrong. I will go to the clouds, and you three will be in the fucking lava. All three of you are the worst. I'll kill one of you for this. Why did the father swear on a TV show for children? That is the point where you say, okay, this is a bootleg. The father then grabbed a gun, and the daughter and the son ran into the kitchen. The mother then ran to the father, trying to get him not to shoot anybody. However, the father then shot the mother in the chest, killing her. Blood was seeping out of her heart as her dead body collapsed to the ground. After that, the son and daughter went back to the living room. Only the son had a knife in his right hand. You'll pay for killing our mother. Die, you damn dirty child beater, or whatever. The son then threw the knife at the father's forehead. Blood and brains began to drip and seep out of the father as he fell to the floor dead. Looking at the corpses of the mother and the father, the son and daughter then grabbed a knife and gun looked at the ceiling. Tears are running from their eyes. There is everything we ever loved. The son stabbed himself in the neck, and his daughter shot herself in the forehead, killing themselves instantly. Their bodies then collapsed on their parents. The TV event ended. The Teletubbies were shocked and started crying. The cries were not the fake ones you usually hear nowadays. The Teletubbies' cries sounded like their actors found out that a famous actor had passed on. After a few seconds, the Teletubbies got over it. It went to the baby's son. She looked shocked and started to get depressed. After 5 scenes, the scene went to the talking flowers and the rest of the voice trumpets. All of them kept their original voices. It's a shame. Yeah, 6 monsters are going to destroy this world. If only we were human beings, the plan would have been genius. Sadly, that is not the point. Alright, who are these 6 monsters? I have no idea who they are. Me neither. You know, I noticed the 6 monsters were in Teletubby Land for some weird reason. You do? Where in Teletubby Land did you see these 6? Before the 6th flower could finish its sentence, a floating double-sided lightsaber chopped it. Red lightsaber chopped it in the other 5 flowers. The other 2 female voice trumpets and the male voice trumpets in half, killing them. The lightsaber then went to Darth Tubby from Galactic Battles, of course, and he turned it off and placed it back on his head. I am one of the 6 monsters. Darth Tubby then walked to the Tubbytronic Superdome, laughing like the maniac he is. Okay, before we move on, that character was not even Rohan's original design, so, well, kind of, but not really. Oh, this is just terrible. At that moment, Skelly Rory Polly off screen spoke to the narrator. He deserved it for being damn dirty idiots who don't deserve to live on Earth. Now you will join them to death. And the X-Men Magneto from the arcade game says welcome to death or welcome to die or something like that. Hey, what are you? Sorry. Before the narrator could say the rest of his sentence, Skelly Willy Pelly snapped his neck, killing him. It then cuts to black for 3 seconds, only to cut back to a scene of the narrator's dead body. We also get to finally see a glimpse of the narrator. He resembled Ian McDreven, the person who played Emperor Palpatine in the Star Wars franchise. The scene went back inside the Tubbytronic Superdome with the Teletubbies at the table and Nunu roaming around. The Teletubbies began to speak in complete sentences. To my surprise, no. Now you just ruined the show. Now you're just ruining the episode, people. This is getting weird. Almost all the voice trumpets and all the flowers are chopped in half. I also noticed that some figures are heading to our Tubbytronic Superdome. Even the narrator had his neck snapped. If my calculations are correct, those 6 monsters are Darth Tubby, the Scary Lion, Skelly Willy Pelly, and the other 3 skeletons who haunted our dreams. Poe heard the Kefka laugh from Final Fantasy VI not signed AXE and went to the entrance to the Tubbytronic Superdome. She later looked out the window. You mean like those? It then went to the 6 wannabe villains outside of the Tubbytronic Superdome. The Teletubbies and Nunu went outside. The 4 Teletubbies gasped when they saw the 6 monsters right in front of them. And your painting is actually pretty good. Your picture is actually pretty good, Arthur. Pretty good. That's right, it's us, the monsters who haunt your dreams. We're everything you 5 have ever heard of. That was despicable of all 6 of you to do that. Who's ever behind those disguises, show your true selves. Oh, you don't recognize us enough? Well, maybe our true forms will show you. Suddenly, the wannabe villains morphed into their true forms, the clowns. Jumbo, Fatso, Shorty, Rudy, Spiky, Slim, and Bibbo. From killer clowns from outer space. What the fuck? Now it's just a cringy fan fiction. I'm sorry, Arthur, but it is. Clowns? What are these clown aliens doing here in Teletubby Land? The Teletubbies gasped when they learned the truth. Does this answer your question about who we really are? Oh my god, it's the killer clowns from outer space! Exactly, now all 5 of you will die! First, the vacuum cleaner. Jumbo used the force and crushed Nunu with a boulder out of nowhere. These clowns don't have the force. They're not owned by Lucasfilm. Now you 4 Teletubbies. The clowns then pulled out shotguns and shot Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Laa-Laa, and Poe to death in a similar fashion to the opening scene of the original RoboCop. Are you serious? Are you serious, man? This is not creepy, I'll keep my thoughts to myself. The Teletubbies shouted in pain. Their cries of pain didn't sound fake. It actually sounded like the actors are getting killed. That is a cliche. After 5 seconds of getting shot, the Teletubbies then fell to the ground dead. Their blood dripped out of their bodies. The baby son witnessed the scene of the crime and started crying. The clowns heard it and they got mad. So the clown aliens dropped their normal sized shotguns and pulled out a big shotgun and pointed at the baby son. Okay, that's comical. That's not what a creepypasta is supposed to be, but hasta la vista, baby son. Oh, a Terminator reference now. The clown aliens shot the baby son in the forehead, killing it. Blood was dripping out of the baby son as it fell to the ground. Are they serious? How could they kill the baby son? After killing the baby son, the clowns then got happy and laughed evilly as they got to their spaceship. It then went to the Tubby Bye-Bye sketch. However, instead of saying time for Tubby Bye-Bye 3 times, the last surviving female voice trumpet said something else, which is a continuation of Apocalypse is coming to Teletubby Land. I told you that Apocalypse was coming to Teletubby Land. Now everyone's gonna join everyone to death. It is all because of it's all because of Jumbo, Fatso, Shorty, Rudy, Spiky, and Bibbo, the killer clowns from outer space. Goodbye forever. I realized that apocalypse is coming to Teletubby land because the clowns were in disguise the whole time and that they are going to destroy the earth. Right after the female voice trumpet said her final sentences, they got shot by a laser beam from the clown spaceship, killing the last of them. When the episode got to the credits, there was no music. Not even the Teletubbies or Baby Sun were present because they were already dead. Before the credits ended, the spaceship of the clowns could be seen over Teletubby land. As the sky got dark, even when the Baby Sun was killed, the Ragdoll and BBC logos were shown in a black background. The Ragdoll logo had angry eyebrows, an evil smile, red hair, red eyes, and white text in another danger font. The BBC logo had red boxes and black text in a Mothman font. The text saying that the Teletubbies is a Ragdoll / BBC production for PBS in association with the Itsy Bitsy Entertainment Company, and the copyright notice are in a zombie Holocaust font. The clowns could be heard laughing off screen. When they stopped laughing, the episode ended and went back to the menu. I replaced the episode and recorded it with my phone. I later plugged my phone into the laptop and uploaded it to MediaFire. I later made a YouTube video about it, which has the link to the lost episode. After all that, I ejected the DVD, put it back in its case, placed it back in its case, and put it on my shelf. One week I checked the video and it has 2 comments, one from Rohan and the other from Ragdoll. Oh my god, and I thought Dreams was the last lost Teletubbies episode. Why would anyone encounter that lost episode? We didn't make this episode at all. It was actually made by Henry Bors, the person who worked with Adam Kingington to create the 6 lost whatever trailers, THX trailers. They recently made the other Lost Teletubbies episodes as well. Henry and Adam recently made a new THX text trailer, which was made to promote the 35th anniversary of the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. We apologize for you being scared, and no, the world did not end in 2012. I still like Teletubbies though. Despite that dark episode I just seen, if you find a lost episode, watch at your own risk. This is not a good story. Well, that story sucked, didn't it, guys? Because not only did they bring the killer clowns from outer space for no reason at all, and the story makes no fucking sense. You make me want to write a better story than this one, guys. I do admit that you're good at doing art, though. Brianisstillhere, the author. What did I think of this creepypasta? It obviously sucks. It doesn't have anything that's good. Well, actually, some of it, the episode was good up to the fucked up TV event and the fucking clowns shooting the Teletubbies into 1,000 million pieces and somehow having the narrator killed, everybody killed. Not a good story. I would have preferred it if it was actually Pennywise fucking with them. Because then at least it would make sense. I think it would actually make sense. Him being the scary lion, blah 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 blah. That would make sense, except for the skeletons. Let's have the skeletons be creations of Pennywise or something. Or hell, have them be original characters. Or something, that makes sense. And you shooting a fucking Teletubbies to oblivion is not helping you. Helping the story, buddy. It just doesn't help the story. All I see is a rush story with no checking. Not checking it. And basically not checking it. The grammar, the spelling, everything. And now, my final rating. 4 4 out of 10. You heard me. 4 out of 10. So yeah, 4 out of 10. And now, I'll see you guys next time on the 21st of December when I do... Oh, what is it? Oh, what it is. Teletubbies Rebirth. Yeah, I think this one is going to be suckier than the last one. So yeah, 4 out of 10 for that terrible story. Okay, guys. I am more Phantom. And next time we're going to be doing Teletubbies Rebirth, which is probably going to be worse than Teletubbies 12 ever was. So yeah, see you guys next time.